EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. We're here in Fife, Scotland, known to many as the home of golf. They've been playing the game here since the 15th century. Today, here at the old course at St. Andrews, this historic links land will be the battleground for the most decorated golfers of the modern day. Rich Schluter alongside my partner Frank Novello from EA Sports will be calling all the action out here today. Frank, when you think of St. Andrews, what sort of memories come to mind?
Rich, I think you've got to think of the Swilcan Bridge first and foremost. That's a little bridge that crosses the burn as you go down the 18th. Every great player that's ever played this game has walked across that bridge and had a look back. And it's just a golf course that continually grows on you. This is where the game started, and it's a monument forever and a day.
And that Swilcan Bridge has connected the generations from Jones to Jack, from Jack to Tiger. This could be really good, Frank.
Straight at it. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Frank, on the second shot here at this first hole, a player will get a good sense of the winds here and how they can play a role at the old course.
And they'll also get a good sense of exactly how punishing this golf course can be, and with such the smallest things. For example, that burn is only about 3 or 4 yards across, and yet it is punishing, to say the least.
On the green, a chance for birdie here in the first hole. Keimer trying to put that free-flowing putting stroke to good use, has this for birdie.
Another one goes in.
Here we are now at the second. Always so important to try and establish a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with a prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course. The middle of the golf course is protected. There's a series of bunkers down there, but left is always the safe side of the golf course. Just the best line to play your second shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side, and we see that here at the second.
Second shot, good look at the green.
Safely on deck.
I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
Well, how about this start? Birdie to open the round. Frank, talk about the strategy off the tee here at the third.
You can drive the ball pretty close to this green, Rich. It's shorter than the second hole. Just hit it down the right side, but try and avoid those little pot bunkers.
Good contact, good result. He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
Well done. Another birdie. Now 3 under par. Frank, a much more difficult hole here at the fourth at the old course.
Yeah, that new championship tee has really made 4 a very hard par 4. 2 ways to play it. Down the right, that's a very, very narrow strip of fairway. Most will go to the left side, a little more conservative. But either way, tough second shot. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. And he just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. They actually have a few courses at the home of golf, St. Andrews, and one is called the New Course. That's 100 years old, the New Course. So imagine how old the old course is if the new one is a century old. No problems there. Really good approach shot. Now, good looking birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. Chance here at the par 5 fifth, Frank, to make a little move early in the round.
Yeah, it's certainly eagles galore. The fifth hole is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, shared with the 13th. So good tee shot, and you have a nice big target, even though it's a blind second shot coming up.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. This is a cross-country special. Well, he knew it right from the start. Just a poor putt. Martin Keimer for birdie. Headed for a handful right now. 4 birdies on the day. Now at the 6th, not a particularly long hole, Frank, par 4.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You've got an idea where you want to hit, but there's a series of 3 bunkers. They're called the coffins down the left side, as well as some pop bunkers down the right. So this requires a very accurate tee shot. That's fine.
This has really been impressive. High level of golf today, putting on a clinic out there. And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. He was on a roll right now. Back here at the Open Championship on the 7th hole with the old course.
Yeah, blind tee shot. This is one hole that really does advantage the long hitter. They can get it very close to this green, but this green has got some amazing undulations in it. What a great shot.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. can't hide the flag stick from that one.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
Frank, this would jumpstart the round. The third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Back-to-back birdies and 6 under par. Now to the par 3-8. Frank, what's the best way to go at it?
Well, for these players, straight at the flag. This is the first par 3 you'll see, and a good chance to make 2 coming up ahead. But we do see a lot of long putts here with an errant tee shot.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
Timer for birdie. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Always so important to finish your first 9 holes on a positive note here at the Open Championship.
Yeah, the 9th hole, this is the most extreme part, furthest away from the clubhouse, in the middle of the loop here. A good drive, though, that avoids those bunkers has every chance of finding this par 4 with the tee shot.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Martin Kaymer now ready to putt. Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects another birdie.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I love the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my age.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back 9. Second shot now for Martin Kaymer. Well, that is a ball-striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Now 8 under on the day. Frank, what are we looking at here at the famed par 3 11th at the Old Course?
Well, the most difficult, there is only 2 par 3s here at the Old Course, and this one's called high, elevated green, and you've got to fly that bunker that protects the front of the green. That's called the Strath bunker. It will really take anything on this green. You make a 2 here, you'll make a move on the field.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. On the green, and a chance for a birdie.
Well, Rich, if he can make this one, add it to that string of birdies.
Generating some momentum now. That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, good putt. Keimer attempting this for par. Drops for a par. Frank, how do you like the 12th hole here at St. Andrews?
Well, it's a beautiful par 4. You start to see the village of St. Andrews in the background, Eden Estuary to the right, and also decision time. If you're long enough, it's certainly worth having a crack at this par 4 with your tee shot. But if you're not a long hitter, then you've really got to worry about those 4 beautifully and well strategic positioned bunkers in the middle of the fairway.
That's a good shot right there, about 10 feet away. Have a good chance. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Under par on the back. Moving on now to the par 4 13. What's the strategy?
Once again, to avoid those pot bunkers, the first one is called Next, and then the other 2 up ahead, once again, they're called the Coffins. Somehow you've got to go right or left of those or beyond those. If you can go in the exact right position, which is slightly left center, you will actually have a full view of this green. The left or right of that, then it's a blind second shot.
Up with the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This is a good-looking shot. Just a beautiful approach shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. But the great hits just keep coming. We've got -11 on the day. Frank, you can actually play this 14th hole by taking a detour to another hole on the front side. Explain.
Yeah, that's the 4th hole. The 4th hole is adjacent to the 14th, and if you're in a little bit of trouble off the tee, there's nothing wrong with playing the 14th as a zigzag style par 5. So that means the drive, if it doesn't go down the right, you go further left and then back to the green. But it's a safer way, but a much longer option.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Now the second shot to the par 5. Beautiful looking shot right here. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Third shot, Martin Keimer. Stick from that man. Keimer has a beautiful rhythmic putting stroke. This is a birdie bid. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. What a day it's been. Time to tee it up here at the 15th as we begin the closing stretch here at the Open Championship of the Old Course at St. Andrews.
There's a big steeple in the distance, so even when it starts to fog in a bit, if you can keep your eye on that, that's a good line off the tee. And you've got to keep it, your tee shot just short of this sort of heather, good crop of heather down the left side. It still leaves you a lengthy second shot, but really that's the safest way to try and play this par 4 15th. Very good par 4.
Let's see what Martin Keimer does with this approach shot. Well, that's how you play the game right there. You knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
This is an awkward length.
Wow, what a birdie. Frank, the 16th hole, famous for the principal's nose, and I can't help but think of Mrs. Hartman from 4th grade.
Well, I don't know.
She didn't like us.
I don't know how Mrs. Hartman would have played this hole, but she would have been wary of the out of bounds on the right. And that's why the general consensus is you not only avoid the principal's nose, but you hit the tee shot a little bit further left. It might lengthen the hole, but it is certainly the more prudent strategy.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I'd say.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Settles in over the putt. Well, that's just a poor putt, Frank, and now let's hope he doesn't make a Michael Bublé.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one.
Hoping to drop only one shot, this for bogey. So after all that, it's a bogey. Frank, this really is an amazing hole. The road hole, 17 at the old course.
Yeah, the biggest problem really is the tee shot right in front of you. How brave are you? How much can you take it over the corner of that clubhouse? You'll see a sign in front of you, the old course hotel. Ideally, you want to take it over the U in course, and that should find the center of the fairway. Go a little further right of that, and you better hit it long.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Stuck the follow-through right there. This could be really good. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
There's a birdie putt now for the 2014 U.S. Open champion, Martin Keimer. Knocking down all the shots today, now 13 under. Well, when you stick your tee into the hallowed grounds here on the 18th at the old course at St. Andrews, Frank, you know you're playing a piece of history.
And a chance, too, to finish it off in style, because this par 4 is reachable. A lot of people will aim at the clock tower, which is on the R&A building in the distance. That's a little left of the screen. If you feel a little brave and you want to make a hero of yourself, just aim a little further right, exactly where the green is. Avoid the valley ascent, and you might just have a wee dram at the end of the day.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
There's a big green, and they use every inch of it.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
It's at sneaky distance.
Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Just a little tap in here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, I have to say, I've been impressed by the level of golf today. Really came out with a solid game plan and executed.
And consequently, a very solid round. Continuing with that kind of play can certainly put you in the winner's seat.